This is what we've learned from food prep. So we've been here 8 days, and we packed basically the same thing every day. Some variants. So the candy bars changed. The flavor of the Fig Newtons changed. The candy bar was 3 options. Trail mix changed, and the flavor of the liquid IVs changed. Our personal preference, we are way more salty, savory, and crunchy snack lunch people. And then we'd have 2 either cream of wheat or oatmeal for breakfast. And it's too sweet. Protein powder, no go. It's too much work to mix. You need the ball, otherwise it's lumpy. If you try to drink it hot, it gets really chunky. So no good. Jif and a peanut butter, too sweet. I don't know if... I don't buy Jif. I don't buy Skippy really either. I'm like a more natural peanut butter. But that and the bagel, change that. You could have it some days, but you want like butter maybe some days. Maybe those like cheese spreads, something. Kind of vary that a little bit. The apple cider's good. Don't eat it every day. And the liquid IV, same thing. Maybe just a bag of them, but we did not drink 2 a day per person, not even close. Fig Newtons were good. It's a good like mix. So were the nut. These are like a granola bar with almond butter in the middle. That was pretty good. Beef jerky, mango pieces, and salt and pepper pistachios. That was a big hit. Oh, and craisins. But the craisins make the mango wet and the beef jerky and the pistachios. So craisins in their own bag maybe next time. Trail mix was good. I mean, I think it got eaten most days. But some other ideas, like just a little bit of top ramen, because there's not too many things you can cook in a jet boil. But top ramen, I bet you could. If you got water hot enough, put the stuff in there. Just something hot and carby. That was really what we were craving. Maybe like crackers, cheese, crackers, sausage, like summer sausage, something like that. It was too sweet for too long. And we're more of like and this is our personal preference, right? I mean, you can do whatever you want. But I think we based on about like 3,500 calories a day. We do a Mountain House for dinner. Hot sauce is a must for that. And salt, you're already sweating. We didn't sweat too much. I mean, it was cold here the whole time. But I wasn't really worried about salt intake. So, I mean, we'd throw a little salt in there. It helped the flavor. And then we had like black pepper and garlic and mixed. Just, it came from the store like that. That was good. And hot sauce. I mean, we had like it was like Cabela's, like the little like 4-pack of different garlic and sriracha and different stuff like that. That made the Mountain Houses just a little variance. And you could add a little bit of misery at the end of the night, that was good. But that's really what we learned. I mean, 3,000 calories a day is probably a bit much for what we were doing. I mean, we weren't hiking a crazy amount because we can't get too much above 1,000 feet. There's too much snow. And so we were just, hiking 400 feet of elevation. A couple miles, But a lot of glassing is what we were just kind of looking through the alders. So for this hunt, that's kind of what we learned. Yeah, so maybe some protein, but protein shake just, it wasn't doing it. Wasn't really like, we weren't craving it. It wasn't that good. It's hard to mix. So protein, I wouldn't do protein powder again. If it's really your thing, maybe. But I'd rather get my protein from beef jerky. It's just my preference, especially out here. It's easy to snack on. It doesn't give you sticky fingers. That's a good combo. Pistachios with salt and pepper, that was a big hit. Those got eaten pretty much every day. And Mountain Houses, every Mountain House we've had is pretty good. Chili mac, it's good. It's really heavy on the chili. So if you're more of a mac than a chili mac guy, maybe not your thing. Everything else, super good. The chicken and noodles, amazing. That one's really good. It's got a lot of noodles. It's really good with hot sauce. That was a big hit. Biscuits and gravy, actually surprisingly good too. If you want, we only brought a couple for breakfast. I think that's the only one we've eaten. We have like granola and other stuff, but that one's good. I liked it. Not everybody likes the breakfast ones, but it didn't have any eggs in it. I think that's probably what makes it, because powdered eggs are not that good. So other than that, for gear we did pretty good. We did the Wiggy overbags. That was a big hit. They they're synthetic, so that's their big thing. So they're made in America in Grand Junction, and we found out about them from Jeff Pope, I think, one of our friends from my dad's friends from scouting and stuff in church. And anyway, I don't know how he found out about them, but they're made in Grand Junction. They're all synthetic, and so for Bonky and I, we had thinner down bags, and so I was like, man, if it's really cold, it'd be nice to have that. And what I would do is I would have a down bag on the inside and then that synthetic on the outside, because you get condensation and you get, you touch the edge of the tent, and sometimes it was just cold at night, so we cook jet boils at the front of the tent, a little like vestibule, and steam's coming in. The tent was just wet, and it's raining all night, 100% humidity. So that was some of the things we learned. Having that synthetic on the outside, that would absorb that moisture, but it doesn't get in the down, and so the down would stay and dry the whole time. So that was a big win. Yeah, let's see what else have we learned. Maybe having some like chicken broth, like a bouillon cube, because sometimes it'd be nice to have something hot to drink that's not, like I brought some teas that I really like, but like coffee, it's like 8 o'clock at night, you don't want coffee, and you're like waiting for the mountain houses, or if you had a mountain house, you're just kind of chilling and you want something warm to drink. You wouldn't need, not every day, but just like a little bag of them, some little like chicken stock, something, that'd be pretty good. That'd be another good idea. And like some top ramen, just some, we're like carby, salty people. That's just who we are. So some top ramens. Yeah, other than that, we did pretty good. We have too much food, but we plan on coming for more days, and then you want to have, a couple days spare in case weather's bad. So overall, we did pretty good. We don't have too much left over. And it's been a dang fine trip. For camping in a tent, it's been real good. It could have been a lot worse on Kodiak for sure.